What do you say, Bobby? Oh, we got fire in the hose! What? Got fire!
Got fire?
There we go, it's good. Spare parts.
Spare part.
He said, let's get the hose on standby. Does that go on YouTube? We don't look like a bunch of idiots.
Oh, yeah.
We don't almost look like we know what we're doing. What are we doing there?
That's fire. It's hard. Freaking hard.
We need to catch the motor on fire. We've got the towel on fire.
Well, I don't want anything getting the motor either.
That's just extra metal for extra weight.
Get all the way around?
Almost.
We're going now. Is that 6011 or 718? So they not slide off that or anything?
How about drill? I'm starting to wonder about you over
Yeah,
here.
me too.
That's what hole in I've got 7018 on. You don't look real pretty, but it'll hold. Stick with me, I'll teach you something.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back. Well, what can I say? Thanks for tuning in on this episode, and well, things are getting done. I got parts arriving, doing a little bit of work in the garage, and oh my God, it's 80 degrees, so stay tuned. All right, my buddy Jacob and Tristan came over the other night and helped me out with the modification I'm doing to the strut towers. We got those all cut, mocked up, welded in. I really didn't feel like filming it. I did take a couple of pictures, so I'll insert those here. And the reason why I didn't film it is how many times you see me cut and weld things. So the strut tower pieces are welded in. I got to clean them up now, show you a little bit of footage of that. But I'm really excited about what's sitting over there on that counter. All right, you want to make sure you block any glass or the quarter windows, anything, because those sparks flying off the grinder will etch themselves into the glass and damage the Lexan, but you, being a Fiero person, you probably know that. So let's get to work. Well, in order to drill the right place, we're going to take the adapter strut top from the opposite side, put it upside down, there, use a transfer punch, there we go. Now we know where to drill, right there. Alright, don't worry about how ugly this is going to be. We're going to have to finish all this off. A little light coat of filler, but the yellow dot is where we need to drill. So that can come through.
Alright, well we're getting ready to pull the engine back out so we can test fit the wiring harness and get all that laid out. This will all be done pretty much simultaneously as I am going to be live streaming here momentarily. Can this bolt be any longer? Jesus Christ. What are we doing? Get this engine out, that's what we're doing. There we go.
All right, we got the swivel water neck. Now I believe you can bolt it right to the housing, but I'm not exactly sure. I think I'm going to put the original plastic bit back on here because it's got the provisions for the hose. It'll come up to all this. We're also going to be replacing this housing with the K-tuned one that's got the water fill point. I think that's a real good move there. So, but going to be in another video. Today, it's all about that wiring. Now, I know I'm off screen, but it looks like since we're a manual swap, I went on ahead and labeled it on the ECU, because obviously I'm not a Honda guy. That's E connector, that's B connector, that's A connector. These blank ones, that's for automatic and something else, I don't know. I'm sure somebody could let me know in the comment section. Now Brian was saying something about he'd like to have a wire tuck. Well, tuck that. Alright, so this part is going to go through the firewall. Hopefully I can get me a nice bulkhead fitting, military grade. We'll be able to cut all these wires, and that way it's a quick connect. We're going to drop the engine out the car. We just either unbolt it, twist, push in, twist, lock, and separate it. This part will stay in the car, so we don't have to pull the center console. All you Fiero guys know how much fun that is. I don't like going into the car when I'm doing that because it's more of a chance of things getting dirty. So, we're going to put it on there like we did on my 3800. If it makes any sense or any logical sense, I would think the wiring would go like this. Oh, yeah, there it is. I figured it out. Haha. All right, coil pack, coil pack, coil pack. That gets plugged in there. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that comes out in the right direction toward the firewall. Now, I wish I would have numbered these injectors, but I should just be able to go by length. That one's shorter. That one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. So for now, just to get it laid out, we'll start worrying about tucking it later. The next one is this one. And this one. So these are all my injectors. We're going to tuck those up under for sure. Man, there are so many wires, I have no clue what they are. Maybe it goes to that VTAC yoke. Oh, these are my VTAC yokes. Right here. Nope. Oh, that fit. Oh, that one fit. Man, I really don't know Hondas. I can't figure out what sensor goes to what. This is a mad, oh man, this is a joke. Starter, for sure. Definitely for the starter. Where's the connector for the ultimate? I don't think that's part of this. Smarter than the average bear. I wonder if that's the IAC. Will it fit? It does. These blue ones. There's 2 of them. Oh, there went one. Oh, there went the other one. Throttle done. We got the throttle body all buttoned up. We're going to figure out how we're going to route these wires nice and neat, though. I don't like the way that's done. For sure. No idea. I really should have labeled these when I took them off. I'm going to have to go back and look at part 1 or part 2 and try to figure out what went where. Coolant sensors plugged in on the head, okay. Oh man, I've got to reroute a lot of this wire. I don't like the way a lot of this is run. Now the little coolant temperature sensor on the back of the head, as you can see right there, it's just a single pin connector, but I'll be damned if I see one. Cam sensors, I don't know if they're keyed to where it only goes on one, only goes on the other. It has to, well that one's maybe, let's try it. Make sure they can only go in on one. Nope, they plug in on either side. So how am I supposed to know if it's bank 1 or bank 2 or whatever Honda calls it? But 2 pin on right there. You would think that would be it. Because it's literally right. And it is. It's just I wasn't holding my tongue right, I guess. Alright, random little sensor. No idea what that does. I don't know what this one is. No idea. God, I really wish I knew Hondas. No idea what that one is. And I don't know what this one is. I really should have labeled those when I took them off. Alright, now we got the VTEC stuff. Alright, 3 pin. 3 pin. That should totally fit that. Alright? That is the sensor. Why is it going in? Good for your home. That's definitely the crank sensor, is it not? It's blue. Alright, Honda guys. Tell me if I'm crazy.
that blue connector, 3-pin, should totally be the one for the crank sensor. There's nowhere else it can go. So what's going on there? Alright, so I'm going to do some figuring, try to go back through the old episodes, maybe Google it, try to figure out what's going on here, and then I'll try to start routing the wiring where it's going to look nice. This is kind of a long, boring, tedious process that you probably don't want to watch, but I wanted to show you guys that progress. I mean, man, we're going to start taking some big leaps forward, providing I do it right. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time, all right? Have a good one. And stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to have some cool stuff in it. Just wait, you see.